Dengue is caused by 4 distinct subgroups of dengue virus, which occurs through mosquito Aedes aegypti bites. Dengue viral infection can present in 3 clinical patterns. Classical dengue fever, whose clinical features are conjunctivitis, which is prodromal symptom following incubation period of 5 to 8 days. Conjunctival congestion and tenderness upon pressure on eyeballs are seen. Second is fever, coryza and headache, abrupt onset and splitting headache, retroorbital pain, backache, leg and joint pains. Headache is aggravated by head movements. Saddleback fever may be present. Fever disappears after a few days of onset and returns after a few days. Third is insomnia and anorexia with loss of taste or bitter taste, weakness, lymphadenopathy, and skin rashes. Very important feature. Diagnosis: leukopenia with neutropenia, with isolation of virus from blood and rising viral antibody titer. Mostly it is serologically diagnosis. Its treatment: symptomatic treatment with analgesics and antipyretics. If we see dengue hemorrhage fever, that is DHF. WHO criteria for diagnosis of DHF is the fever which is acute onset high continuous fever lasting for 2 to 7 days. Hemorrhagic manifestations including at least a positive tourniquet test and any one of the following: petechia, purpura, epistaxis, bleeding gums, hematemesis, melena. Apart from this, liver enlargement, thrombocytopenia, where the platelet counts is less than 1 lakh per millimeter cube. Hemoconcentration, that is hematocrit increased by 20%. WHO clinical classification, if we see, so first grade 1 clinical features are fever, constitutional symptoms, positive tourniquet test. Grade 2 is grade 1 plus spontaneous bleeding. Grade 3 is grade 2 plus circulatory failure, agitation. Grade 4 is grade 2 plus profound shock, that is DSS, undetectable blood pressure. Dengue shock syndrome. WHO criteria for diagnosis of DSS: weak pulse with narrowing of pulse pressure, decreased 20 mmHg, or hypotension with cold, clammy skin and restlessness. Management of DHF and DSS. Both DHF and DSS are treated entirely symptomatically with fluid replacement, blood transfusion, and corticosteroids. Patients often need ICU care with hemodynamic monitoring, antimicrobial, hematological, and nutritional support.